What up? Welcome to another episode of 413T with your boy, Rob Handy. So, we got some topics today that I want to go through. One is Juju. The other one, Elon Musk and Tesla. I'll do another video for that. Right now, I'm going to talk about Juju. Might have some other stuff for later. But what we talking about right now is the Jayden Williams Juju situation. Now, a lot of people looked at his mom and was like, what the fuck is you doing? Right? Now, there are some people, a smaller minority, that felt like his mom was right. And I'm going to expound on that because there's nuances here. A lot of nuances. People are being too, like, black and white. You got to get a little bit more detailed. Right? So let's talk about it. Right? Juju Watkins is a sophomore in college. Okay? She grown now. About 19, she's about to be 20. Okay? Like, at this point, once you're 18, you're an adult. You can date who the fuck you want. People's opinions can be people's opinions. But nobody could actually stop you. And there's nothing they could do about it. Alright? So, you got to start with that first. Because how you feel about something doesn't necessarily mean anything. I could not like that. And don't mean that it's going to stop. Right? So, that has to come into the equation. Jayden is 24, 25 years old. What is his mom doing? Interfering with him talking to a girl. 15, I understand. High school kid, yeah. Because he might not understand the game yet. And as a mother, you're just trying to protect him from those scavengers, those predators, you know? And I already know which ones she was protecting him from. We know. But that's neither here nor there. But now here you got a perfect candidate who you should be throwing the alley for your son for. Because you want to know what the other part of being a parent is? Helping your kid choose the right person. How about that one? Remember when dads used to marry their daughters off? Like, it wasn't like they just took them and said, you're marrying dude over there. That's not how it worked. At least not with us. I can't speak for other cultures. But obviously, if there was an interest, we would have to vet him. And then we would be like, he's appropriate, he's not. All right? So, let's talk about that. There is a certain level of parental guidance that you're supposed to be helping these kids with, or your kids with, right? And the problem is, we haven't been so put together with all of that stuff, so the normality of it isn't really there. Now, Juju's a freaking star. She's got a $28 million Nike check. So it's like, what are you protecting him from at this point? Some people said, oh, media and what they're going to think. Who gives a fuck what they think? They always talking shit. So it don't even matter what they think. And that's why I say it like that. Because if you're living your life because of the way somebody else will think, then you're living wrong. You know what I mean? If she's the one, she the one. She about to be 20. He's 24, 25. What you talking about? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't even understand what the issue is. And if they talk about it, let them talk about it. There's nothing for them to have a conversation about. There's no, like, story here other than, like, a match made in heaven type thing. That's the only story here. This is a Disney story. Y'all trying to turn this into Epstein Island and this shit. What's wrong with y'all? That was never gonna be the story. You hear what I'm saying? Like, why do we do that? Why do we even project that out there like that? That's where I find the issue. It's like, okay, I understand the logic because it gets brought up like, oh, remember, ignore it. Don't even give it breath. Don't give it air. They want to talk, so what? Ignore them. Matter of fact, do like we do when we see haters. Talk shit. Go post the same way we post right now. Jump on. If one of those weirdos, because we already know what type of writer will do that. We know who they are. Probably the type that like Caitlin Clark. You know who they are. Y'all love to play games, but I don't play games. All right? We know who it would be, who would try. But the thing is, that's just hate to make it not happen. So you gonna allow them to dictate what's actually going on. How? Why? Why are you giving them that much power? It's like these black men out here that be trying to act like, oh, I don't say nigga because white people call us the Nigger. And I'd be like, yeah, but the root word of nigga is actually niggas. It's an African word. Stop giving them the power. Every time we do this, stop giving them the power to dictate the narrative. Okay? Take back the power. If you know the original meaning of something, you don't have to go with what the new one is just because they want it to be. Right? Who said that? So we just gotta go with anything, even if it's wrong? No. Correct it. That's what we do. We, the older generation, correct it. So, if anything, if them two getting together, if somebody would have tried to hate us, the culture, we're the shield. That's what we do for our stars. That's what we do for our stars. We will celebrate it. Put it everywhere. Put it on pictures. Essence Magazine, GQ. A black man and a black woman of high excellence together. I love to see it. You know what I mean? You know? That's what we need more of. You know what I mean? Make more black babies, make a racist mad. That's what we doing out here, all right? We're going to be successful. They out here promoting segregation and all this other dumb shit. And I don't understand how we pretending that we don't see this shit. It's bigger than just, it's a game. No, it's more than a game, brother. I hate when people try to put things in a vacuum. Ain't nothing in a vacuum. This world don't exist in a vacuum. So everything about this, cultural. You know what I'm saying? Her mom, his mom, I meant Jada's mom. She's an example of one of those women who acts like her son is her husband. And she knows that man about to get rich. She don't want that nigga spending time with a woman over her. She trying to get her groove on, whatever the case may be with the money. I'm not saying she's trying to do weird shit with her son. Don't get it twisted. I'm talking about this psychological, like treating your son like he's your husband, like he's supposed to take care of you. He's supposed to be at home washing dishes for you, cook you, no, bitch. He grown. He out of there. Yeah, he gonna do his mom just like everybody else should do their mom. Buy your mom a house. All right, here you go, mom. Here, take this 500,000, 200,000. I paid off your house. You chilling. You get what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. But mom trying to be all up in the mix when he's 25, nah. That's the sign of a man who's, I mean, really? He needed to tell his mom, chill. Like, what are you doing? Matter of fact, I'd have got up and left. I'd have been like, yeah, mom, you're doing too much. I'm out. You want to make a show? We're going to make a show. So that's what she did. She wanted to point at the camera and do all type of shit. You made it a big deal because we're talking about it now. So since she did that, she got to hold that L. You fucked up. You made this a problem. Nigga, everybody in the world would have seen them two together, and yeah, we would have been like, oh, are they talking? But it would have been in a positive light. Anybody trying to spin it like it could have been negative, you're wilding. And I don't know why you're thinking like that. Why are you thinking that? I don't understand it. It's just weird to me. Nobody's thinking like, what? Was Jayden supposed to be like, what's her name? The 40-year-old chick who had a baby with Jalen Green? See, the thing is, I'm not even mad. I don't care. Do I think that he should have did it with her? No, not because she's 40, but because she was only going after the bag for him. But if that was what they agreed upon, who am I to say something? No, I'm not. Right? I'm not. It's not my business. Right? So what I'm saying is, be real. This shit right here is ridiculous. And I feel for Jayden because I feel like she be trying to be over controlling now. Protecting your son from high school, early, you see girls, maybe you vet them a little bit, like have them come over, talk to you, but sit in between them, that's way too fucking much. Just too much.